First of all, we will understand what exactly is a custom AMI. Custom AMI means suppose we want to create a server, okay, in cloud. Next, again, we would like to have server in cloud. So, in that case, what is going to happen? We will create a new machine every time. Okay. Suppose there is a case where we do a feature called auto scaling and load balancing. So in the auto scaling, what it is going to happen automatically when the load increases, it will start adding number of servers, similar kind of servers. But if the AWS is going to add new servers, then how the load will get balanced? Means I have a server, I have installed application, I am providing service to the customer. Now my load increase for this application server. If AWS cloud is going to attach a new fresh server, how that server is going to do the load balancing? It cannot be done because the problem is I have to go access that server manually and install the same application. I have to configure same database. Then only I will be able to perform this job. But this custom AMI gives us a solution that first we create a server, configure, install all the software, whatever is required. Okay. Then we clone it. We make a clone of it. And using that clone image, I can create a new server. And when we see that new server, it will be similar to the first server. So that is how in the next sessions when we are going to see the load balancer or the auto scaling, okay, the same type of server will be there. So when the request comes, multiple request comes, the request can be distributed on those servers. Understood the purpose? Because generally we select a new Windows machine, new Linux machine. That is not going to solve our problem when we want to do the load balancing of the user request on multiple servers. Understood? For that purpose or to create a similar type of machine, we use custom AMI. So here we are going to configure it. So first to test this practical, what I will do, I will create a server, configure something on it and then clone it, and using that clone image or custom AMI, we will create one more machine and we will see whatever is there, same is there also. Okay. So first creating one EC2 machine and I will create of Linux because Linux will get ready very fast. Amazon image as it is, instance type as it is, only I will create one key pair. Now here no change, only I will allow HTTP traffic. Why HTTP traffic? Because I am going to create it as a web server. Okay. launch instance. Done. Now we will access our EC2 machine through putty. Visible now? I'll copy this public IP. Now appearance change 12 SSH or browse XP. So last time you have already done this practical how to create web server in Linux. Okay. So yum install http asterisk -1. So I will install http service first. So only I have to install. The next I have to do is systemctl start httpd and enable the httpd service. Once these all things are done, we will go in the vi var www html index.html file, and here we will define whatever you want to write as a web page code. So now our web server is ready to give the service. To test it, I'll copy this public IP. I'll open HTTP, then the public IP. We are able to access it. Okay. So now I am going to close it. So what we have created a machine with the same machine image. I'll create a new machine and you will see the new machine will already have the web server with the same web page. Okay. So that is our overall objective. So you have to select your instance, action, images and template. Okay. Here we have create image. Image name. Image description. It is saying you want it to reboot. I don't want now. Rest all as it is. So what I have done? Only given the name. Okay. Create image. Okay. Where we can find it? Here is the option images AMI. So here you see we have the AMI name Tanveer web server, and if you see the status is pending. So first we have to wait it is creating. Once it changed to available, then we will create a new machine using the same image. Like till now we are using Amazon Linux, Windows Server. So now we will not use that image. Now we will use this image to create the new machine. Okay. It will take time, little bit. So I hope the concept is clear why we are doing this. Okay, meanwhile it is creating, let me pay my bill. So I hope you also have paid your bills. Hmm? Check your bills. If you are not going to pay, they will block your access. Bill, this will be of this month, November 1 to 30. As of now, 00. Payment, 29 rupees 43 paise. UPI is now available as a payment method. So this also gives you clarity that they are not going to deduct your money automatically from the card using which you have created account. So every time when you pay the bill, you have to give these details. Okay. So this is how you have to pay your bill. Now meanwhile let us see. Now status is available. So once your MI status change to available, then you can create your new machine. And creating new machine is similar how you have created earlier. There is nothing new. Launch instance, Linux server number 2. Here you see what we have the options: Amazon, Linux, Mac OS and all. So you don't have to select this. You have to go for browse more AMI. And here which one you will use? my AMI. Here you will see, select it, and using that, how many number of instances you want to create. Then key pair. I'll use the same key pair, or I can create new, both the options I have. I'll allow SSH traffic. If I have already this security group, I can select the same where HTTP is already allowed also. Launch the instance. That's it. What is new? Now only what it should happen is, once the machine starts, we should have web server in that. I will not access, I will not do anything inside it. Okay. Let it change to start. Payment processing. You see, load new, load new. Transactions you can see. So overall bill you see very less. So that's why I say every time you will see I will delete everything. Make sure it should not be open for very long time. So bill will come under 50 only. And for me now it's not prettier. Okay. So let it initialize properly. Then we will check. Well, let us try. So we are on Linux number 2. We have copied the public IP, and now it's time to access the web server. HTTP colon double slash. We are able to. We have not configured HTTP. We have not configured any web page, but still it is there. So understood the advantage. So not only this web server, any application, any software also, you install, configure, means make one server ready, and similar type of server you can create using custom ML. Now, once these all things are done, how to remove this? So first, whenever you want to remove your custom AMI, you have to first terminate your machine, because using the instance, if using the image, if instance is created, you will not be able to do it. So first we'll delete it. So Linux 2 is terminated. So I will go to AMI, select. Here we have action. First, what we have to do? Deregister AMI. Because you see the options, copy, manage. Here we don't have option to delete it. Other option we have disable, means using this disable option we can disable it, so other machines cannot be created for that time being. Now these instances are terminated. We go to the key security group and keep there. Now the next practical is ENI. What exactly is a ENI? ENI is a network interface. Okay. What network interface? In every laptop, generally you will see there is two type of interface: Wi-Fi interface and Ethernet or LAN interface. Using that, you connect to your network. Okay. So similar type of this Ethernet for cable plug and this is for Wi-Fi. So in cloud, it will not be for Wi-Fi, it will be for your Ethernet, means cable connectivity. Or you create virtual machine also that will show you that you can connect the cable. It will not be for Wi-Fi connectivity. So it is also a virtual machine in the cloud. So whenever we create an instance, so first let me create the instance. It will take time to initialize. Then I will explain the theoretical concept. So I'm going to create one Windows because you are very much familiar with the Windows, so you can see these things very easily. In Linux also you can see, okay, but it will show you there as a command line. Windows Server. Select the AMI. In Windows Server, always keep in mind if it is written base means it will be graphical. If it is core means command line. Now the key pair Windows key. Network setting as it is, RDP by default allowed. I don't have to do anything else apart from this. Launch instance means how we launch Windows machine. Similarly, we have to launch. Now here what I want to say is whenever we create any EC2 instance, if you go and see in the network option, there is a network interface. In the network interface section, you will see there will be one interface attached to it, which is called ENI, Elastic Network Interface. And you see, interface type Elastic Network Interface. And on that interface, there will be two type of address, public and private IP address. Okay, on this block. Suppose there is a situation where you need more than one interface on your this machine, then you can create and attach more than one interface also. Okay. For that, create network interface and we can do it. Okay. So what exactly is the ENI? ENI is a interface, network interface attached to the instance. When we create, it is created automatically. Later, additional if you want, we can create and attach. And what is the work of network interface? You know very well. Okay. So here in this practical, we will see how we can add more than one network interface to any instances. Okay. Is initially. So this is the one which we are going to do today. ENI, custom AMI we have done. Another is network ACL, network access control list. So what exactly is a network access control list? As of now, you have seen security group. So the purpose of security group is to filter incoming and outgoing traffic. Okay. To filter this incoming and outgoing traffic, we define the rules. Allow RTP, allow SSH, allow. So by default for outgoing, everything is allowed. Okay. So if you go and see in any of the security group, if you go and check the rules, outbound rules, by default you see all traffic is allowed. Destination anywhere. But in inbound rule, if you see, a specific traffic is allowed, not all. Understood? What you specify, that is only allowed. So this is security group. So this security group we apply on any EC2 instance or any of the services generally. But what is this network access control list? So as the name suggests, network access control list, it is applied on VPC, okay, where you can define which subnet can communicate with which subnet or outer subnet can communicate with which. So if you scroll down, there will be option of network access control list. Sorry, not here in VPC. It's not machine specific, so in VPC. So here when you scroll, you will see network ACL, okay, and security group also. So in security group, you will see the same security group, default one here, okay. It is the default one, so we cannot delete this. Okay. Network ACL, what exactly is? You see there is a one network ACL already created, which is associated with these subnets on which it is going to apply. Three inbound rule, two outbound rules is applied. When you go on it, you can see what is outbound rules here. All traffic destination to anywhere is allowed, and in the second one it is denied also. So when ACL is written, both the things are written, allowed and denied. Okay. So here you see for outbound all traffic is there. Like now for inbound you see by default all traffics are allowed, and you see the ICMP is denied. That's why whenever we need to do the ping practice, we have to allow. This blocks all the ICMP. So, and you see the subnet association. This rule is going to apply on these all subnets. So what you can do in this network ACL practice is create one network ACL, select your VPC. Understood? So just I'm going to show you the sample. Test practice you have to do by your own, because as of now you are so much intelligent to practice on it. Like ACL, select your VPC. So you will have two subnets, two different subnets. ACL, create network ACL. So in this ACL, when you create, you will define the rules, okay, for inbound and outbound. So you see by default same is applied here also. I think first one I have opened. This one. So by default it will be all denied, and outbound rule is also all denied. So here what we need to do, we have to allow what we want. Okay, how you will allow? Edit inbounds, and then you see add rule. Number is what? Sequence. So always keep in mind ACL rule works from top to bottom. Okay, means if I write 192.168.10.10 allow, I want to allow all the service for this, and before this if I write 192.168.10.0/24, which is the network ID, deny, and /32, this is the computer IP. So for this IP what it will do? 10.10, it will allow or deny? Huh? Deny, correct? It will not deny. ACL works from top to bottom. This IP is a part of this network. And in the first line, what we have said, any request from this network should be, sorry, you are correct. This is deny means anything come from this network will be denied, and as it is denied it will not see further. So whenever any request comes, it will match from the top to bottom. Wherever entries matches, it will process, it will not read further. Okay, so it will deny because of this IP belongs to that network ID. Clear? So same thing is here as a sequence number. You will give the sequence number. Which rule will be in which sequence. Understood? And then which protocol you want to allow, deny, and anything. Then action, allow or deny. Source, what it will be. Okay, and port range. For every protocol there is a port number. So what you will practice here in this all. Similarly, you can create lot of rules for your inbound also and for your outbound also. Because you see by default outbound is denied. So you have to go and add all the traffic allowed. Okay. And then this rule will be applied on which subnet you will apply. To do this practice, first you have to create one VPC, two subnets, okay, and then after that internet gateway and route table is a normal thing what you do as usual. But both the subnet you have to make public. Then two VPC, sorry, EC2 machine, one in each. Then two ACL, okay, two ACL, or you can create one ACL also and define overall what it should communicate or not communicate. So this you are going to define, and you will add one subnet in both the ACL. Or one more thing you can do is you can create one subnet, two EC2 machine in the subnet and one ACL, and you will see whatever rule you have defined in this ACL, accordingly these both machines will communicate. Understood the concept? If you have blocked anything, that is blocked. So first, whenever any request comes, network ACL is applied, then security group is applied. Understood? So I hope you can do this practical test by your own. Try it. If you are not able to, then I will show you, because things are not very tough in this ACL as we have already worked on security group. So now this Windows server is ready. Connect RDP client, MSTSC. So first thing I have to do is I have to take the public IP instance. Hmm. What is the mistake? I have created instead of this one PPK. So it will not be accessible. PPK is only for putty. Again 4 minutes I need to wait. Then it will work. Launch instance. So ACL you can practice or not? You can try now. So next class we will have mm, IAM. Okay. Put and once we cover this IAM, then it will remain load balancer, auto scaling and all. So that we will do. We have done three, so four we will do tomorrow. VPC we have done. VPN have you tried? Work for all. Then in this also we have completed. Custom AMI was remaining that we have done. So once we do that, then we'll start our auto scaling, load balancer and all. And one more announcement that next week you will have online class for 1 week. Earlier I used to off the batch and then I travel, but this time it will not happen. This time I will share you the Google Meet link and I'll create instance one because generally what happen I can schedule also for 1 hour they'll give, but instance so I will share every day you this link to join. Okay, so morning 7 to 8 same timing will be there and we'll connect to Google Meet for next 1 week. Okay, 11 to 15. Okay, and again from 18 as usual we will have regular class. And one more thing, during that time we will not have, during that time we will be able to complete. You see, head office Delhi. This Aadhaar we have no Aadhaar card, same head office have to go there. So 5 days again. Recently there was a holiday. I cannot give holiday. We will have. So now the machine is ready. Let us access the same public. We have another class. Hmm? Connect RDP administrator, get password. Whenever you are working with Windows machine, it is always better to wait till this 2 by 2 pass, else you will get the error. What is the error? Wait for 4 minutes. So here see how many connection we have, only one. Okay, so we need to add one more. Then we will go to network interface, create network interface. You give description that is normal. Select anyone, auto assign private IP address, custom, fabric, security group which you want to apply, create network interface. So you see, I have created one network interface. This is the name, first one. Available, this is in use. So select it, first one, and there is an action, attach. I think we have to create in same. This is 1A. We have to create in the same. Then only we will be able to access it. Create 1A was there, na? 1A. Then only we will be able to see the machine. Created, na? Yeah. Okay. So this one, you have any class? You are seeing timing continuously is available to use action attach. You see, we are able to see. So both should be in the same availability zone. Now once we have attached, check the status, network interface. So here you will be able to see both are in use. Private IP is attached. When you go there, refresh it, you see one more is there or not. Clear? Any confusion? So this is elastic network interface, simply a network interface. So here what you can do is you can create, attach, deattach and all. So when you are going to delete this EC2 instance, it will delete the default one. Instance state terminate. See, it is showing the volume. Why it is showing the volume? When you create EC2 machine, this volume, which is known as EBS, elastic block storage, it will get created automatically while creating 8 GB for Linux, 30 GB for Windows. So once it is deleted, this will also get deleted. terminated. Now you check your volume. It will get created automatically also, it will delete it also. Now in the network interface, you check. The one which was created automatically is deleted, and the one which I have created is not deleted. So what I have to do? Select and delete. So manually created interfaces we have to delete manually. All the numbers are 0. Only one snapshot is there. If I don't check like this, what will happen? In future, I will have charges. So which snapshot is this one? When you create AMI, parallelly it will create a snapshot also. So that's why it's better always you go here and check for this also, the dashboard. This one default security group will be there, and instances, if you see, the status is terminated, which is go up, it will go after 1 hour or 2 hours. Okay. A snapshot is like a backup of your entire hard disk. I hope things are clear today.